Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about our mind and how we can learn to quieten our mind, because it is so important to align our thoughts with the outcomes we want for our lives. So having a quiet mind will help you to live in a present moment, because that is where the magic happens. It will allow you to have gratitude in the present moment. And when you can redirect your thoughts to whatever you want to think about and not what your subconscious mind is just simply putting out there like fireworks, that is when you consciously create your reality. So let's start this video off by talking about what is actually cluttering our mind, what is making our mind so incredibly busy, speaking from my personal experience. So whatever information we are taking in, that is what's in our subconscious mind. So whatever we have learned throughout our lives, whatever we're watching, whatever we're reading, that is in our subconscious mind. And when you have a predominantly negative subconscious mind, that is when you have to ask yourself what you are consuming on a daily basis that makes your mind so negative. And one of the main things for me was consuming content on social media all the time, doom scrolling. We are literally trashing our minds every single day with so much useless negative information. Because when you are doom scrolling, and that is something we all recognize, right? Most content on social media, in the news and in this world is negative. It is programming us in a negative way. And when we are taking it all in, our subconscious mind, it doesn't really know how to protect itself when we are not doing it consciously. Everything you're watching ends up in your subconscious mind, and it will play out in your subconscious mind all the time. So just to give you an example of what happened recently, I was shown a video of the movie It Ends With Us and some drama that is currently going on with some of the actors. Now usually that is not something I would engage with, but for some reason my ego made me click on it and watch it. And then my ego was invested. It wanted to know more. It wanted to know exactly who's right. It wanted to know who's wrong. It wanted to know everything that was going on in this celebrity drama. So I got sucked into it. And it happens so quickly. That is what the ego does. Now, what I recognized in that moment was how heavy my body felt. The more content I consumed regarding this gossip and drama, the worse I felt. Honestly, my body felt so sick. It felt so negative and heavy. I felt my sinuses getting blocked up. I felt my back aching. And just because I was bombarding myself with negativity, this was my body's response to mass negativity. When I was done watching all of these videos, my head felt like it was about to explode. I had such a terrible headache. And that is what we are doing to ourselves by consuming negative content. When we are thinking negatively about another person, or when we are consuming negative content, we are literally poisoning ourselves. And I felt it firsthand in my body. That is exactly the reason why I do not engage in any gossip or drama, or why I do not consume any negative content, because my body will be in pain if I do so. And my reaction to it was so extreme because I usually don't consume that type of content anymore. But that is usually the reason why our bodies feel so heavy. Because our negative thoughts are creating incoherence in our bodies, and other people's negative information is also creating incoherence in our bodies. So the first thing I would recommend to absolutely anyone who wants to learn to quieten the mind is to stop scrolling and to stop consuming negative content. Because when you are always consuming other people's opinions and information, that is going to be in your subconscious mind and it will play out in your reality. And those are not even your opinions. We can't allow other people to trash our minds for us. But that is what's happening on social media every single day. And the difference I feel when I'm not on my phone, when I'm not scrolling, to when I am scrolling, that is enough reason to put my phone away and never touch it again. I haven't been scrolling on my phone in a couple of days and my mind is so quiet. It feels like a cleanse. There are no more outside opinions or any information that is cluttering my mind, and I can in turn redirect my thoughts to what I actually want. Because realistically, what we should be doing every single day with our thoughts is have gratitude and appreciation for what we already have in our lives, focus on all the beautiful things that are happening in our lives, and focus on what we want for our futures. Visualizing ourselves having beautiful relationships, friendships, having financial abundance, traveling if that is something you want to do, focusing on whatever brings you joy, whatever makes your heart happy. That is what we should be focusing on, not other people's drama and gossip. And then something else that always helps me to quieten my mind is to sit on my sofa and do absolutely nothing. Because that will teach you not only to observe what is going on in your subconscious mind, it will also teach you to consciously disagree with the thoughts you do not want to have, the thoughts that are not even your own. And the more you do it, the more quiet your mind is going to get. Anything that allows you to get into a meditative state is beautiful. It's a beautiful practice to learn to quieten your mind. You don't need to sit there and meditate necessarily. This could be anything. Maybe you love doing an art project, or you love playing music, or you like to go on a walk. Whatever allows you to be in the present moment. Even doing the dishes to me is meditative, or cleaning my home, because it allows me to simply focus on the task I am doing right now. And that is meditation. That is how you can quiet your mind. Always remember this, our mind, our thoughts, they are creating reality for us. So we have to be so protective of our subconscious mind. We have to be so mindful of what we are consuming. Don't allow other people to program negativity into your subconscious mind, because it will create a negative reality. Consuming this drama and gossip actually created physical pain in my body. And why would I allow that to happen? So I'm grateful for this lesson. I'm grateful that it showed me how my ego tricks me into consuming stuff that is not good for me, when I actually have full control over what I'm doing. And I also have full control over what I'm thinking about, and therefore how I'm feeling on a daily basis. I can actually choose whether I want to follow a negative thought, or whether I just consciously disagree with it and focus on something positive. When you learn to quieten your mind, you are strengthening your intuition and your connection to consciousness. Because consciousness, they are communicating with you all day, every day. They are sending you signs all day, every day. But when you're always in your head, and when your mind is always chatting away, always super busy, you will miss what consciousness is telling you. You will miss the signs. And it's so easy to understand the difference between what your mind is telling you and what consciousness is telling you, because what consciousness is telling you is always positive, and it's always aimed to move you forward. Whatever is coming from the ego, it's always going to be negative. Consciousness is guiding you every single day to make the best choices for yourself and others. And it is our responsibility to learn how to quieten our minds so we can actually listen. And that is all I have for you today. I really hope you found this video helpful and inspiring. As always, leave me a comment sharing your experiences. I would love to have a conversation with you. If you would like to book a tarot reading or a coaching session with me, you will find a link to that in the description of this video. I'm sending all of you so much love, and I will talk to you in my next video.